In this video, I'll show the changes for Overgrowth Alpha 163, which you can try if you've pre-ordered. This week, I focused on interaction with plants. First, I added automatic pivot points. If the plants rotate, they rotate around the nearest surface point, so they're properly anchored in the world. Some plants can be either a bush or a small tree, depending on how deeply embedded they are in the ground, and that wouldn't work at all without this feature. The next problem was collision detection. In 3D games, plants are composed of many intersecting planes that are disguised as leaves using alpha-mapped textures. This causes a problem for collision detection because the base geometry doesn't accurately represent what the player sees. To solve this problem, I made it automatically create point clouds by randomly generating points on the model surface, and saving the ones that land on a visible texture pixel. Then it shrink wraps this point cloud to create a simplified convex hull, which is a shape that can be used for efficient collision detection. The player collides with the plants using a skinnier version of the standard collision ellipsoid, with a few nested copies to help detect penetration depth. When collisions occur, it plays foliage sounds recorded by Tapio, with different variations based on movement speed. This should be an interesting trade-off for stealthy players, because bushes have great visual cover but can make a lot of noise when you move through them. Plants also greatly slow your movement, so you can't just run through them at normal speed. You also can't jump through them very well, unless you flip to reduce your surface area. There's no special animation yet for moving through plants, but the slowing mechanic already makes them feel a lot more like they're actually there, and not just some kind of plant-shaped fog. That's it for this week. If you'd like to pre-order and try the alpha for yourself, you can do that at wolfire.com/preorder. If you'd like to hear about development news as soon as it happens, you can follow me on Twitter at Wolfire.